Good evening and welcome back. I'm Lee Anderson. We're learning more now about the 18-year-old hit by a car while crossing the parkway at the south end of Bend. Carly Keenan spoke with family members and has the latest on his condition.
Mason Briley finished working his shift at Walmart in Bend and decided to walk home around 4:30. While he was crossing the street in the crosswalk, he was hit by a truck. Mason's mom, Melissa Briley, says he just turned 18 last week and is a humble kid. He's in a medically induced coma and will be for the next week. The incident has sparked conversation about safety along the parkway. This is not the first incident involving pedestrians crossing the Bend Parkway. Plans are in the works for making the parkway safer for pedestrians and drivers. Plans call for pedestrian overcrossings and closing some intersections. The project would update the entire stretch of Highway 97 that is the Bend Parkway. But that's a big project. Planning officials say it could take up to 20 years to complete. The City of Bend is working with the Metropolitan Planning Organization to develop plans for updating the Bend Parkway. Tyler Dickey with the MPO tells me there's a need for updates, especially as more and more people are moving to Bend.
The parkway now it's closing in on being 20 years old, and so there was a need to look just bigger term. What do we do? What's next? Bend's growing tremendously, and we're expecting it to continue growing like it is. You know, with the funding constraints and the physical constraints that are out there, how do we keep that facility functioning, not only for people who are traveling on the parkway, but allowing and improving access for people to get across the parkway?
There are several proposed ideas, and each differ in priority. The pedestrian overpasses are considered a Tier 2 project, meaning it's not at the top of the list.
It's unlikely to be funded in the next few years, but it's something that's definitely a priority.
Tyler Dickey says the project needs to be approved and funded before they can move forward with any plans. He also says the pedestrian overpasses alone could cost $5 million. In Bend, Carly Keenan, News Channel 21.